What is going on, everybody? It's Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we're going to be doing another little market update. We're going to be talking about the S&P, the Dow Jones, and the Nasdaq, and we're going to be doing a trading update for me. What stocks did I buy? What stocks did I sell, if any? And what stocks am I watching for the rest of this week? So for those of you guys that are new to my channel, my name is Stas, and I make videos dealing with swing trading, day trading, long-term investing, and my personal philosophies and strategies when it comes down to investing and trading in the stock market. So for those of you guys that want to learn more about that, feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe, and join our Discord group chat as well as our Facebook group, and follow me on Instagram. All of those are linked down below in the description box. I believe we have about 140 members in our Discord group and about 80 people in the Facebook group. So if you guys want to be talking to me on a daily basis, talking about stocks, trading, stock market news, other trading strategies, stuff like that, swing trading, make sure to get into those communities down below, and that's the best way that you can reach me personally. So first of all, guys, let's talk about the S&P 500. We kind of had a flat day today across all of the major markets, and we noticed that at one point today we sold off, sold off pretty majorly. Well, not majorly, but we sold off a decent amount in all of the three major markets that we follow. So in terms of the S&P 500, we closed the day at about $1.14 under, and we can see a little bit closer here if we go to the 20-day 1-minute chart. I don't know why I went to the 1-day 1-minute chart, but we noticed that, the S&P topped off at about 29.40, and we've been selling off ever since, with the EMA line acting as the resistance point. We notice that every day we sell off aggressively in the beginning of the market, and then we pull back up to end the day. And this happened again the day after that. Sold off aggressively, came back, right? And again today, we sold off aggressively. Now we're slowly coming back, and we're peaking a little bit above the 180 SMA. So this could be a signal or a sign that the markets are slowly starting to reverse for good now. But this can also be a sign that, we're popping up a little bit above it. We're slowly consolidating on it here, and we could end up pushing down below again tomorrow. So we don't really know what's going to happen, but just make sure you understand the pattern of what these indexes are doing. They're selling off, and then they're coming back a little bit towards the end of the day, just like I said a little bit earlier, and most of the indexes are like that as well that we're going to be talking about today. So if we look at the Dow Jones very quickly, same thing here, the sell-off, and then 3/4 of the way into the day, the push back up, right? The same thing happened the next day, same thing kind of happened today, but we're pushing above the 180 SMA here on the 5-day 5-minute chart. So this could be a reversing point for the Dow Jones as well. So signs are looking good that these indexes are slowly starting to reverse due to this break above the 180 SMA, but it really is a little bit too early to tell. We have to wait till tomorrow, pre-market hours. We have to wait and see what the futures are going to be doing before we can even decide what is going to happen with these charts tomorrow. And if we look over here to the Nasdaq as well, this one has been aggressively selling off as well, just like the two previous ones. We topped off at 7,700, sold off all the way down to about 7,280, and from there, guys, the same thing has been happening. We've been selling off, and then coming back a little bit, selling off, coming back a little bit, then selling off. Now we're slowly starting to come back, and this is the only one that has not broken out of the 180 SMA in terms of this 5-day 5-minute chart. So we're going to be keeping an eye very closely on all three of these indexes, because these are what push the markets, guys. If these are green for one day, most likely, the stocks that you're going to be trading are going to be green as well. And this is not obviously always the case, but when the markets are healthy, the big large cap name stocks that we're looking to trade are going to be green for the most part. And there's obviously going to be outliers that are red, but for the most part, they're going to be green. So we've been seeing major sell-offs. We all know this, as we've been talking about in this video. And the major one that I want to talk about today, guys, is UGAZ. We saw a massive push today in UGAZ. I believe it was up about 12% at its high. at about $91.40. I believe at this point it was up about 12% from the previous day. Yup, about 12%, 11, 12%. And we called this one out in my previous video, guys. And a lot of people have been asking me, Stas, is it a good time to get into DGAS? Should I be adding money into DGAS? And I said, you know, first of all, do your own trading research, do your own due diligence, but with my personal opinion, I thought it was a little bit too early to get into DGAS because we were seeing a hover on top of this 50-day SMA in yesterday's video and in my previous videos, and we've noticed that this future, the natural gas future, has bounced here before in the past. So I was waiting to see if it was going to bounce here again or if it was going to break below, and we obviously see that it bounced up here from about $3.15 all the way up to $3.28, which means, you know, you guys had a ridiculous day today, up about 11-12% like I showed you guys. So I personally did not trade this particular ETF. And you know what I'm going to be waiting for tomorrow, guys, and this is going to be a very, you know, time deciding play because I'm going to have to see how natural gas is performing tomorrow pre-market hours before determining what I'm going to be able to play. But what I want to do, right, what I think is going to happen based off of my analysis is I do think natural gas tomorrow, either tomorrow or the next day, right, is going to experience another pullback, whether it's from 328 or 330 down to about 315 again, or back down to this 50-day SMA. I do expect a pullback either tomorrow or the next day. So I do have some money set aside to trade DGAS because I do see potential in DGAS as a day trade. And I was talking about this in the Discord group chat today with the members, and we noticed that DGAS is obviously on a downtrending pattern, no signs of reversal in sight. But we notice, you know, every time that natural gas has this insane spike, which means UGAS goes up about 10, 12, 13%, the next day we notice a pullback in that particular commodity, and up goes DGAS, right? We noticed the last time it had a big day or a big string of days here from about $18 down to about $14. That's when UGAS was killing it. We noticed the next couple of days it reversed, and you know, it gave DGAS a good potential play here from about $14.50 up to about $16.50. That was a very solid margin of profit there. So, you know, I'm waiting for that pullback, that reversal in DGAS, so I can be able to play it for a day or two. So maybe it's tomorrow, maybe it's the next day, but I do have some money specifically set aside for this reversal play. So, you know, I'm going to set an alert for DGAS at about $14.50, and I'm probably going to set another alert for $14.75. So let me just quickly create these alerts for you guys, and then we're going to talk about some other stocks. And, you know, today I personally did not take any positions, to keep it 100% honest with you guys. And, you know, let me take another, what am I doing? Let me just make another alert very quickly. Create alert is at or above $14.75. All right. So I have those two alerts set there, and now, you know, like I said, I did not take any positions today because no opportunities were open in my personal watch list that I was looking to trade, right? I'd rather just sit on my cash and wait for the opportunity to come to me rather than to just chase that opportunity. So, you know, I'm going to be waiting for DGAS, like I said, guys. I'm going to be waiting for Nike very specifically as well because we are seeing some nice consolidation here on the support level at about $80 that we were talking about in my previous videos. We noticed today on the 1-day, 1-minute chart, we noticed Nike sold off again, back down to about $79. It kept that support level at about $79, $80. And now we're seeing some strong reversal patterns from Nike. It's finishing off higher than it opened up today, which is a very good sign. We noticed the peak of the day earlier was at about 80.40, and we peaked at about 80.50 today, and we're holding above this SMA aftermarket hours. So, you know, I'm really liking the way Nike is setting up. Now I just want to see a break above $81, and that's exactly why I have an alert set there for Nike. And, you know, another stock that I was looking at, or an ETF rather, is GUSH, ticker symbol GUSH. And this is another inverse ETF, guys. This one trades based upon XOP. And whenever XOP is going up in price, we're noticing that GUSH goes up in price as well. So what we're noticing with XOP in particular here, guys, is that it's holding above this 50-day SMA indicator. And we notice it took a dip from 44 all the way down to about 42, 43. So I want to see a hold above here and a break out of this EMA line before even considering trading GUSH. And we notice that XOP and GUSH, they have very similar charts. They're pretty much identical because, like I said, when XOP is going up, that is what's pushing up GUSH. So we notice the sell-off in GUSH as well, obviously, and this one as well is holding above this 50-day SMA. So I'm going to set an alert for GUSH at about $40.75. Create alert is at or $40.75. And crude oil also correlates with how XOP and GUSH end up moving, and this is something that we also want to see some upwards push in order for us to trade GUSH as well. And we notice, just like XOP and GUSH, we noticed that crude oil took a dip from 77 down to about 73, which ultimately pushed down XOP, which ultimately pushed down GUSH. So you guys see how these are correlated. They're all pretty much correlated together. So we're noticing a little pushback in terms of crude oil. So if this one's able to break above the EMA line and start to push back up in price, I think GUSH could be a very good day trade tomorrow, or a potential 1 to 2 to 3 day swing trade for the rest of this week. So those are the three main ones that I'm watching, to be completely honest with you guys. I'm really interested to see if natural gas is going to pull back tomorrow, which is going to mean me day trading DGAS. I'm lining up GUSH as well, and Nike is slowly starting to look very nice. And another one we were watching is Visa, but again, guys, this one sold off pretty majorly today. Again, we saw it went down about $3.47. It broke out of this support point here, which has been a support point for a while. So this one, guys, I'm going to be waiting for a severe bounce back up before even considering putting money in this one, because as of now, this one's kind of a falling knife if we're looking at it from technical perspectives, right? And we're noticing this one's falling below the support level. It's below the EMA and below the 180 SMA and below the 50 SMA. So, I want to see a little pushback up and at least a break out of the 180 SMA at about 143, maybe 144, before even considering putting money into Visa, right? And if you're a long-term investor of Visa, maybe this is a good opportunity for you. But me personally, guys, I'm a technical swing trader, and I do invest long-term. So for me, this is not looking too good for a potential 1 to 2 month swing trade, or a 1 to 2 to 3, 4 week swing trade with this large cap company Visa. So we're just seeing major sell-offs still, guys. Shopify down again $5 today. Did not hold that support level that we were hoping at about 142, 143. More sell-off today in Tesla. This one's nearing the low of about 244 from a couple of months back. So it's going to be interesting to see. Is Tesla going to be able to hold this support level? If not, that's going to be scary from a technical perspective in terms of Tesla. And, if we're pushing down here, guys, let's say we get to the $200 price point, I might even consider buying some Tesla shares just for the long term, not even as a swing trade. I might just pick up some shares to hold for the very long term, because I do like Tesla, guys. I'm a personal believer in Tesla. I like their products, and I like the company, to be completely honest with you guys. If Elon Musk is able to, just chill out and maybe not tweet all these crazy things on Twitter, maybe their investors, maybe more potential investors might come into the company, like myself, because I'm scared of Elon Musk pretty much, guys. That's to be honest with you. I'm scared of holding Tesla stocks due to the antics that Elon Musk has been, a part of. So I'm just really nervous about that. If he's able to settle down, maybe I'll pick up some shares, but you never know with Elon Musk, because that guy is a crazy, crazy guy. So, AMD, guys, another big sell-off today, down another 89 cents, down 3%, and this one's fully under the 180 SMA now. So I don't know, guys, a bunch of sell-offs in terms of these, stocks, and I'm just going to continue to be patient, hold on to some cash, and be ready and just be ready for the reversal, because it is going to come, guys. This sell-off in the markets has been coming. Just take a look at the S&P 500, guys. We pushed up to an all-time high, and now we're just seeing a healthy sell-off. Because think about it from this perspective. If we were in this time period right here, we just pushed up to a high, and then we saw a nice sell-off all the way down to the 180 SMA. So that is what's giving me confidence that, you know, the S&P is going to hold above this 180 SMA, and from there we're going to be able to get into a bunch of swing trade positions. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram if you guys want to, and join the Discord group as well as the Facebook group. All of that is linked down below in my description box. And do not trade based off of my opinion. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, because this is the only way you're going to become a self-sufficient trader over time. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I hope you all had an amazing day today trading in the stock market and doing whatever you guys are passionate about and whatever else you guys do. I sure did, because I do what I love every single day, and that's how I live my life. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.